Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Superbike 22, and today I'm going to be giving you a breakdown and some sort of explanation regarding tyres in Superbike 22. So first things first, we do need to head back over to the pits and figure out what tyres do what. So first and foremost, we are going to start with the front tyre. Now each front tyre is specific to each track, so such things as the SC1, which is the softest option tyre compound, is the only available tyre here in Portimao. So the SC1s, the D2s, the D3s as well. But bear in mind there is no medium or hard compound here in Portimao. But the way the tyres will work, you have a softer compound which will have more grip in the earlier stages of Grand Prix, but will begin to reduce quite rapidly, and then a harder tyre which will last longer, which will take more force but will not give you the same amount of grip. So looking at the front tyres for now here in Portimao, you do have SC1s. Now these tyres are enough for you to try out everything and still manage the Superpole race, the Race 1, Race 2 and even the Superpole session. Now D2, everything is explained below you, so as you can see there, the development compound A0674, and that is a softer compound compared to the SC1 standard, so it's even a little bit softer than the SC1, and then it can also maximise feeling during the mid-corner phase. Now when I was here in Portimao, I did like this tyre, so I highly recommend. Now with the D3, same compound as SC1 but with a modified structure. Now each tyre, as I mentioned, explains this quite well underneath it. So SC1 also has its full synopsis, if you will, and description of the tyre right below it. Now if you're looking for the average weekend and you're just trying to do a normal lap, SC1's for now. When you're looking for the ultimate lap and you want to push the tyres more, go for the development compounds and try different techniques. D2, D3, D1 and even D4 in tracks such as Assen and a few more as well, I do believe. Now to look at the rear tyre, we have had to skip ahead to the Tissot Superpole session. That is being because in the qualifying sessions you do get the SCQ tyre, which is exclusive to the Superpole qualifying and the Superpole race, but more on that in just a moment. The rear tyre has 3 available compounds, from Super Soft to qualification and the soft compound, but for now we're going to start at Super Soft. We're looking at the DX1 tyre here in the Algarve, which is quite possibly the best tyre you can get for practices, race situations and maybe going for those faster laps. Now bear in mind there is also another tyre, which is the SCX, which is effectively the same as the DX1 as explained at the bottom. It's a standard version, but this particular structure improves the stability during acceleration. So try the DX1 and try the SCX depending on the circuit. Moving ahead now to the qualification compound, the SCQ. That is literally only, as mentioned, exclusive for the Superpole race and the Superpole qualifying. So here in the qualifying session we have the SCQ tyres available to us. Now the SCQ is only able to be used on dry surfaces, has the maximum grip. It is brilliant. It is the grippiest tyre you can use upon the rear, but it degrades extremely quickly. Couple of laps at most, and then unfortunately it is no good. Chuck it in the bin. Good night Vienna for the SCQ tyre. So now we look at the soft compound tyre. As you can see, available to us right now is only the soft, and that is the hardest compound here in Portimao. In some tracks there are medium tyres, which is the SC1, not relevant here in Portimao, but the tyres we have available, the SC0 is your basic tyre for the majority of Superbike. The most popular tyre and probably the most balanced tyre that you can use in race sessions and practice. If you're going to be spending time learning the track during your career mode in the practice sessions, highly recommend using the SC0s when you can, because that'll give you a good understanding of where your race pace lies and how this tyre works differently from the SCX, for example. Now the DO1 tyre, as you can see with the synopsis below, it says a SCO compound is used in the SCX structure. Now that basically means that this tyre is effectively an SC0, but has the same structure of the SCX, which will kind of give you more grip, but at the same time won't reduce like the SCX, for example, because this is a different compound rather than the structure. These development tyres are very experimental, so I would advise for you guys to try the same things as well. You may stick to the SC1s and SCXs, but definitely give the development tyres a try. I found at Assen the D4 was terrific, so definitely give them a shot. So now here in Mandalika, a track which will have a lot of hot weather, we now introduce the medium compound front, which is the mid-range of the compounds. It's not the hardest thing you can get, but it's also not the softest, which will have maximum durability, but also pretty grippy for quite a while. But you do need to warm these tyres up rather than just getting out there and sending in some fast laps. So the medium compound is available in specific tracks where it is very, very hot. So again, bear that in mind for the future. And finally, the only soft compound available here in Mandalika is the SC1 on the front. There's no experimental development tyres, just the SC1. Final look then is the rear tyre. We do have, as I mentioned, the SCX tyre, which is pretty much the same as the DX1, which we discussed earlier. The soft compound, you do have the SC0, the DO1s here, and the medium compound, SC1. I quite like the medium tyre, so when it gets very hot, it's pretty decent, but also when it's really, really cold, the SC1 is also a very solid tyre to use. But once again, I recommend you try these out, because sometimes I found when it's colder, the SCX does just absolutely fine. It's something that is down to your riding style, which you are going to have to implement. But that is pretty much it from me, guys. I've tried to explain it as best as I can. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see a lot more content like this that explains a few more things and maybe gives you a bit of a easier impression rather than just having text on the screen, then let me know and I'm more than happy to explain it further to you. But guys, that's it from me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.